Hi, everyone. Hi. For those who are joining me live today, and for those who are watching the recording, I am Dee Arthy, and I am a personal growth coach and leadership coach. And so this is my segment, Tuesdays with Dee Arthy. As you see today, I have on my ugly Christmas sweater. Um, This is like from one of my like ultimate favorite Christmas movies. It's Home Alone. So we are having a holiday party at work this week. So I make sure I have my holidays t-shirt or ugly t-shirt on. And then I have it like lights up. I don't know if you can really see it, but it lights up, which is really cool. So I'm gonna turn it off because I don't want it to be blinking the whole time that I'm trying to share information. So let me get this turned off. All right. Um, I think I got it. Hold on. I don't think it wants to go off. I think it wants to stay on the whole time. But all right, maybe I'll just leave it on. So as you are joining, first of all, I hope that you're having a great December month. I don't think I've been on since before Thanksgiving. So if I haven't been on since before Thanksgiving, um, thank you, Pat. I know, right? So I wanted to say that I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I know I did. I enjoy cooking, and I enjoy eating. So it was a great Thanksgiving for me. It also was a time for me to just reflect on my life and where I am today and where I've been, and just being grateful to God for where He has brought me to, and thankful for the journey that I've been on, and thankful for God's protection for me as I've been on that journey. So it was a lot of reflection for me, and a lot of gratitude. And I know we should be thankful and have gratitude for that season. And sometimes we kind of take it for granted, especially if things are going well in our lives. We tend to be like, "Yeah, I'm thankful," but when you go through those valleys, then you begin to appreciate the mountaintops. So that's what my Thanksgiving was about this year. So now we're in December, and I don't know about you, but I sometimes it varies, I will say, between either being like super happy the holidays are coming, especially Christmas is coming, or being like, please, can I just go to sleep on December 23rd? And it magically is now December 27th. So I have felt like that in the past. So I really do it varies for me how I'm gonna feel about the holidays. And I would say it started varying for me when in 2015 my mom passed away. My mom was like the hugest Christmas fanatic and fan. And it wasn't even about the gifts for her. It really was about giving back. And so I had this conversation with my sister the other day, and we were talking about how our mom um, really taught us about giving. And one of the things that she did was she made it very clear to us at a young age that for Christmas is a time to appreciate those in your life. And so that meant that for our teachers, we had to pick a gift for our teachers, and wrap it up and write in the card, like, thank you, teacher, for being so great. It meant that for our male person, that and this was funny, but we would always buy, like, my mom would always buy a coffee mug. I guess she just assumed the person would drink coffee, I guess. Or maybe they like tea. I don't know. But she would buy a coffee mug and she would always like put like nice little candies in it and wrap it up. And she always would buy a candy cane. And she would put that in the coffee mug, wrap it up, put it in the mailbox, put a little cart with it. And so she would do that as well. And then I remember when I was in maybe like seventh, eighth grade, I played the clarinet for those who did not know. So I was in band and I played the clarinet and I played it in band, but also played at church for our praise and worship team. And I remember she was like, okay, it's Christmas. You need to buy gifts for everybody in the praise and worship band. And I'm like, it's like 20 people because it was the band and then it was the choir and then it was the singers. She was like, I know, but it's what you're gonna do. So thankfully we were able to find, a box of like dollar candy. And I remember it being like a box of like peppermint chocolate. I don't know if you guys remember those like chocolates, like peppermint patties, but in a box. And then they had the chocolate covered cherries in a box, right? And my mind being, 12, 13, I'm like, who is going to really be happy to get a dollar value candy in a box, right? But, I maybe not agreed with my mom, but did I have money to buy anything else? No. So I did it. And I was amazed at the people that came to me and said, thank you so much for the candy. Thank you for the gift because it really was about the thought that counts. And I know that's so cliche, but it's so true. I think sometimes we spend so much time trying to figure out the most expensive thing or the best gift or all of that. But sometimes it's just about giving someone what would mean something to them. I hope that makes sense. And so for those people in the praise and worship team, it wasn't even about the fact that, oh, this teenager got me a gift, more of the fact that this teenager was thoughtful to give on this holiday. I think that, and maybe they really liked the chocolate covered cherries and the peppermint patties. They probably did or not, I don't know. But it was just the fact that they was like, wow, this teenager who could be very selfish, who could be very like all about them, took the time out and gave us a gift, and not only gave them a gift, but my mom made me wrap all the gifts. So that was like an extra step in the giving process. But my mom was all about that, and we didn't have a lot. Like we grew up, she was a single parent mom. We grew up with barely making it by, but she made sure that she taught us to give during the holiday season. So I make it an effort to find, you know, things that I can give to. I may not be able to give a whole bunch of money, but maybe I can give $20 and take $20 and buy a angel tree gift for a kid. Like it's certain things that we can do as individuals to really take that time to give back to other people. So this season is about giving, but this season is also about, and I don't want I don't want to like take it lightly that there are so many people, so many of us, because I'm in the boat with you, that we don't look forward to the holidays, and we may participate in some things, but overall we're just like, what, let it be over. And so on this weekend, on the 18th of December, I am having a 1 hour webinar. It's free to attend. It's going to be all virtual on facing what is called seasonal depression. And I know some of you kind of suffer from depression in general, but then when the holidays come, it's just like an extended version of like the depression, like it's even worse. And so I know for me, there are times when I just am okay. And there are days when I wake up that I'm just sad. Or I start my day with work and I'm good and I'm doing great and my emotions are at an even keel, and then something a memory will come or something will happen, and all of a sudden I'm just like, oh, here we go, it's Christmas again. So there are some things that we can do to help us get through the holiday season because the holiday season is not going to go away. Thank you, Pat. I really appreciate you saying that. Um, the holiday season is not, it's not going to go away. It's not going to magically just disappear. It's here. And we all have those times when we're like, I like this Christmas. I don't like Christmas. I like the holiday season. I don't like it. And sometimes I know for me, I can tell when I'm at that point where I'm kind of borderline, feeling a certain ways when I start to get irritated. So, and it could be from a simple commercial on TV, right? I'm watching TV and I'm like, why are they doing this? And I'm not talking to anybody but to my lovable dog Chip, but he gets me. So we have these conversations about anything. And I find myself getting irritated. And that's when I know, like, okay, you need to either step back, evaluate yourself, take a time out and reflect. And sometimes it takes me to remember the good times of Christmas. It takes me remembering when I was a kid and I'll wake up and I would look down, like we open my bedroom door, right? And there was like the tree was like in the middle of the living room and the excitement of knowing that there were gifts, that was exciting as a kid. The excitement when my mom decided for some reason she wanted to buy this humongous artificial tree. I think it had to be like 10 feet tall. I don't know. It was huge. And I remember when she brought it, I don't know, I don't even know how she got it home. My mom was like this superhero mom, but she got it home. And I remember her saying, "Hey, let's decorate." And we have to get like a ladder to get to the top of the tree because that's how big it was. It was so big that when my mom passed away and we were wondering what to do with this big humongous tree, it actually fit in the church. That's crazy. But those are the memories that I kind of reflect on is those memories. And that helps me to get through this season. But there are so many things that we don't realize that trigger the sadness or trigger our emotions. And one of them is I know it's a holiday season. There are a lot of desserts around and Christmas cookies and Christmas cakes and candy and all these wonderful things that we see in the stores and we just want to eat them. And sometimes you believe it or not, what you eat will affect your emotions and affect how you feel. So just, in the next couple of weeks we have what? Oh my gosh, we have like 11 days to Christmas. I would say evaluate, just watch what you're eating and if you eat something and then you feel like oh, it just feels so sad. I don't know. Oh, I wish it would go away. If you have to feel like that, I would say to not eat that. Whatever that was, don't eat it for the next 11 days. That will help you not to be so bloomed out, right? And then if you notice that you have spent 4 hours on the couch and you just go between the couch and the kitchen and back to the couch, get up, go outside, go for a walk. You don't have to stay in the house. Um, you may not want to go to the stores, which is fine, but at least get out the house. Maybe go for a drive. Maybe just get in the car, go to the next city over, and maybe just go get a coffee or get some tea or just grab some dinner. Like drive, get in your car and drive. Those are the things that can help you get through this time and not feel so blah and weighed down and burdened. So there are some simple things, and I'm going to cover those things that you can do on the webinar on Saturday because I know I'm not the only one that suffers from seasonal depression. And it's so nice when you have the opportunity to you have an opportunity to be around other people that suffer from the same thing that you're suffering from or have the same experiences. And sometimes it is a like, oh, I'm not the only one. Like when someone gives their testimony or their story of their experience, and you're like, you know what? I don't feel so weird anymore because I'm not the only one that has those feelings or that suffers from that or that feels that certain way or that wants to, you know, do certain things but don't have the energy. I'm not the only one. And when you surround yourself with people like that, you help each other and you gain energy, right? Because you have had that common ground. And so the ability to do that and the tools and the tips are things that we are going to talk about at on Saturday, the December 18th at the webinar. The webinar again is absolutely free. All you have to do is register. I'm sorry. I can't even like my throat got could try, but all you really need to do is register for it. I'll send you a Zoom link. It will be on Zoom. I'm going to have about, I would say about 40, 45 minutes of content. And then I'm going to open it up for anyone that wants to share. And then we'll end our time together. So it's an hour of your day, quick, 10 a.m. Central to 11 a.m. Central. And that would be our day. So I hope if you haven't registered that you will register. I will include the link to registration in on both Facebook and YouTube right after I get off Facebook Live or the live session. So that way you can just register and attend. And then in the meantime, if you have anything you want to share with me, please put it in the comments on both Facebook and YouTube because I just want to be here for you as my viewers and I want to help you. And so definitely want to offer myself up during this season for all of you who are my followers as well. So again, seasonal depression is not a myth. It's not nothing's not you don't have to feel weird about it. It's something that a lot of us do suffer and experience. And I will on Saturday give you the tools to be able to get through this season and be able to enjoy it for what you can enjoy it of. And remember, you're ugly. Um, your ugly sweater or t-shirt or I don't know. This is my first time actually having one of these. I think I had one. Oh, it may be my second time. I think I made one year, and it was absolutely horrendous because I'm not a craft person. But this one I had to get it because again it says "Merry Christmas, you filthy animal," and that is from my one of my favorite Christmas movies, which is Home Alone. I watch it on Christmas Eve every year. So, with that being said, I'm not going to keep you long. I just wanted to get on, say I hope you had a great Thanksgiving, and I hope you have a wonderful holiday Christmas season. Um, I will be I may not be on, well, I shouldn't say that. Let's say that I will plan to be on next Tuesday, but I definitely will be on for New Year's Eve again. I did a New Year's Eve go live last year that was very good and it was great to be on with everyone and saying Happy New Year. So I may do that again. It won't happen at midnight, but it will happen early on in the evening. And so that is what I wanted to share today. And so, as I end my time with you today, um, as always, keep growing, keep going, and keep moving forward. It's so important for you to make plans for next year. I know, a lot of people are into resolutions. I'm not into resolutions because to me, resolutions are something that everybody does, and then we don't do anything with it. We for real, like we make these resolutions, and then 30 days later or 15 days later after New Year, we forgot we even had a resolution. So I don't recommend resolutions. I recommend that you just write 3 things that you want to accomplish and a plan to take small, bitty steps for those accomplishments. And I recommend a vision board. So get some cardboard or just create a PowerPoint slide and find pictures and put out there in the universe what you want to accomplish. So I'll talk about that more maybe next week or maybe before or maybe the New Year's Eve one that I'm going to do. But I'll talk about it because don't get caught up in the whole resolution phase and the craziness around it. And yeah, we need to have resolutions. What's your resolution? Everybody be in the gym, everybody doing stuff. Don't even do all that. Just think about three things that you want to accomplish in 2022 and think about those small little steps you need to make in January to get you toward that goal that you want to reach. That is a much better way to do it, to be honest. And I will help you to do it and to do that. So keep growing, keep going, keep moving forward. And I will talk to you next time. But have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, whenever you are watching this. Bye for now.